one of the things that we can all do immediately in life, no matter what the situation we're in order to change our state from into a more vibrant, positive one, is to buy some healthy food, right? Even if you don't go mad on your research with the absolute best nutrition immediately, like you know what I mean? There are some people, a lot of us, myself included sometimes, right, where it's like kind of like a case of like, don't worry about the fucking ins and outs of best nutrition right away this second, because that's like, your diet is so unhealthy that fuck that shit right for now. You can concentrate on that in a few weeks time. Right now, you need to go out and fucking just the basic shit that we all should know, like get some fucking vegetables in your diet, right? Throw away all of the copious amounts of sugar glazed fucking cereal frosties that you survive on while you don't, and you haven't got a single stick of fucking green shit in your fridge, or you know, the shit quality protein like while you're eating like Chinese takeaways every fucking night, or pizza all the time, or surviving on McDonald's burgers or whatever, right? Because I know we all get into these ruts sometimes where we're like, where we sometimes like neglect our diet. And sometimes one of the things I've done in the past myself, when I'm on these things, I'm like, oh no, I need to wait for to get figure out, you know, the perfect nutritious diet with all. And it's like, that is a positive thing, and I recommend everyone that wants to do that should do that. But it's like, it's kind of like an analogy that Tony Robbins once said, when, you know, some people put off exercise, and I put off exercise at different points in my life, but like, you know, some people who really, really are like severely like overweight and severely like need to do some fucking exercise right now, right? Otherwise you're going to die soon, right? Or people that, even if they're not severely overweight, that are like really fucking unhealthy, and all they do is sit around doing nothing all the time, right? I've been there a few times in my life, and I know a lot of people are like that, right? Where they literally do no exercise. I'm not even talking, they barely even walk, right? And they're like, their excuse is, oh no, I need to get a personal trainer, I need to get this special fucking regime. So it's like, motherfucker, you just need to get out and go for a run right now to start the momentum. And you know that's you don't need to have a fucking personal trainer right now. The first thing you do is go for, even if you go for a walk, a brisk walk, because you need to like get the basics down before you can start thinking about complex things. And I think oftentimes all of us, myself included, sometimes like when, in the same way I've said, like projects are overwhelming and you kind of overthink it and you don't even want to start playing the song, writing the book, whatever it is, whatever your project your art happens to be. It's like, in the same way that sometimes when you're a bit depressed or down, I'm not talking about proper hardcore clinical depression, that's a whole other matter, but I'm talking about the average just slump that the average person who isn't necessarily clinically depressed might find themselves in. It's like, you need to just get the fuck up and tidy your room and have a shower or brush your teeth. That's what you first need to do. You don't need to figure out a whole regime of what you're going to do like tonight, because I've done that before, and it's like, it's overwhelming, and so it's just like, listen, do the basic thing first, right? Like, and the basic thing with food is like, do the basic thing that everyone knows that you should be doing. It's like, throw away the fucking copious amounts of biscuits that you're surviving on, right? Buy some water, some good quality fresh fish or egg, or if you're vegan, whatever protein of your choice that has all the necessary amino acids in it. I believe, what's it called? Quinoa is one of them. I'm not sure. I think hemp might be another one. I'm not sure though. I have to do more research on that. But which is ironic, because I wasn't a vegan for 18 months of my life at one point. I didn't entirely do my research. That's another story for another day. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever diet you stick to, whether you eat meat, you're a vegetarian, you're a pescatarian, you're a vegan, get some fucking good quality fresh whole food protein. Doesn't necessarily need to be organic, but don't fucking be surviving on burgers and processed shit all the time, every single time for your protein. Throw away some of the food you know is awful for you, like, and get some vegetables inside you. Make a soup, or even if you just make a salad, or even if you just cook some vegetables, green stuff inside you, the basics, maybe a vitamin tablet, some water, cut down on the caffeine and the sodas and the alcohol. And there, you know, that's, if you're not doing that already, then don't worry, you're not at a stage where you need to like properly sort your fucking nutritious diet out, because I don't think you're gonna, you know, I'm assuming that the rest of your life isn't, and your goals, if you're doing that, if that is your life already, surviving off shit food, that I don't think that's something you need to worry about right this second. Maybe in like 2 weeks' time you can start thinking about that shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a professional nutritionist, but you get the sentiment I'm trying to express, right? To the average layman, laywoman who's surviving off junk food and not eating the things that we all know, that we knew when we were like 5 is healthy, are healthy for us, right? Like celery or whatever, or kale, spinach, greens, tomatoes. Yeah, buy some food, people. If you haven't got food in your house right now that's healthy and you're surviving with shit, that's a massive contributing factor to your mental, emotional, obviously physical well-being and state that we sometimes overlook, and then we try to fill that void to feel better by eating shit or alcohol or whatever it is. But yeah, buy some food, people.